Hi guys, and welcome again. We are still on month one, which is Awakening the Unity Codes, but we are now on week 3, which is all about feminine energy activation, working with Isis. Now today I'm going to be doing a channel teaching, working and while I work with Isis, on the power of the divine feminine. Now the power of the divine feminine is flow, intuition, and creation. Okay. Now, I am getting the feeling of some of you who may be wanting to work with me one-on-one in regards to that, but that will be like you'll have to apply for that. Okay. But I am seeing a lot of you possibly working with her yourself one-on-one. I'm just getting a lot of like working one-on-one with Isis. Okay. I was getting from her that this is very universal. Okay. That a lot of us are needing to step out of our masculine energy and into our divine feminine energy. And some of us may not even be speaking on this. Okay. I definitely heard a lot of you are needing to self-express. So this may be through being creative, whether this is writing, art, dance. A lot of movement is what I'm getting for a lot of you. Okay, some of you need to go on like a bit of a retreat, maybe it's camping or something or other, in order to connect with that. I'm seeing you definitely nature. Okay, and I feel like you'll be provided for regardless once your feminine is actually activated. So having that time for yourself as well. Your timeline will actually be higher or be shifting. Okay. The other thing that I kind of feel for you guys is if you to activate your feminine energy, you will find yourself no longer surrounded by the feeling of being competitive with others, or you may have felt competition amongst other women. So you didn't want, or maybe you've been so in your masculine, fighting to get ahead due to competition, right? And the only way that you knew how to get ahead was to be in your masculine and hustle hard, right? Maybe there's just lots of things kind of stacking up for you and that's why you did that, but it's obviously not working, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Also, your feminine activation is going to help remove a lot of judgment. I'm feeling a lot of you, actually, the reason why you find it very difficult to be in your feminine is from judgments. I'm definitely picking up on a lot of you carrying a lot of witch wounds around this. And I feel like this is from past lives. There's a lot of witch wounding. Okay. There may even be, we're going to have to work a little bit on your state of being. I feel like there's maybe a few holes in your energy as well. There's something with your energetic blueprint as well. She's speaking about 4 ways that you can actually activate your feminine energy. So I'm just going to ask her what those actually are. One of them is dance. The other is meditation. Hanging out with other divine feminine energies. And just connecting with your feelings, because your feelings are going to open up that intuition. Okay, so she's told me to tell you that those are the 4 things. Dance, meditation, connecting with other divine feminine women. And the third is just tuning into your feelings, because your feelings are your intuition. Okay, so just tapping into, that's how you tap into energy, is by tapping into your feelings. That's where the power comes from. I'm seeing a lot of you move. Like if you were to activate this, I'm seeing you move like it's going to be easy for you to move. is what I'm seeing, almost like goalposts, and you're moving quite quickly, so you're going to be able to achieve your goals a lot quicker. Maybe your mindset is going to change as well, is what I'm hearing, but that's all of the power of the divine feminine. So when we talk about flow, okay, is things just happen more easily when you're in flow, when you're open to receive. Like when you push and push and push, you are chasing. You are not attracting stuff in, you're not receiving stuff, you are chasing shit. And the reason why we get so frustrated is because we don't allow that space for us to receive, for things to flow on through. Now, a lot of the reason why people are so successful in this divine feminine space is because they allow those ideas and those things to be open to receiving. They'll take aligned action, then take a step back and just allow that to come through, right? Using their energy to attract that in. So the feminine energy for me is very much working on your energetics. It's resting. It's taking that time away. I just hear the struggle is real for a lot of you. And the reason why is because you haven't taken that space just to tune in, just to connect. I feel like I'm meant to be receiving stuff, like they're showing me like an arrow going down into the head space. The feminine is the way in which you receive. You receive downloads, you receive channeled guidance of what your next step to be. Then you start to list those things down. Any downloads you receive, any knowledge you receive. And there are multiple questions that you can ask from your spirit guides. But I won't go too much into that, simply because I do have something which I'm going to be bringing out in the future, which is basically channeling for those who have a business and are wanting more clarity around their business. So I won't go too deep into that today. Now, I'm definitely seeing a lot of you needing to have the color pink around you to connect with that feminine energy as well. It's almost like you need to have a pink energy or a pink, I don't know, I just saw Pink Panther. Okay. I don't know. It's like jungle type of energy. Whew, like wild energy. Yes, the feminine energy is wild. So Pink Panther, like out in the jungle. So this is like a wild energy. Very powerful. I'm suddenly getting very warm as I talk about this. Okay. But that's when you're in flow. When you're in flow, aligned action is easy. And then you take a step back and meditate. Take aligned action, then meditate. It's kind of like that. Those are like two sides of the same coin. They're connected, is what I want to say. Meditation and aligned action are connected. So aligned action is the masculine state, meditation is the feminine state. But that's how you connect and receive from up there. Okay, that's the intuition. And everything just starts to flow after that. Like everything becomes a whole lot easier as well. And you may even get creative ideas given to you when you're in that feminine state too. And these ideas are ideas that are meant for you. And they're the things that you're actually meant to create in this lifetime too. And sometimes you'll be called just to create from your heart space. Heart space. I just heard heart space as one of the ways in which you can connect. I am seeing you connect with others through your heart space too. That's how the divine feminine connects. Okay. But anyway, guys, I'm feeling like that is... Now, I did get called to draw some cards, actually. Forgot about that. From the Rose Oracle, which, of course, is a very feminine deck from Rebecca Campbell. So I'll share that with you. So it says, stop the endless searching in a quest. Okay, like I said, meditate. But I also... like stop the endless search. Searching is kind of like you're going out and you're doing things, right? Which is masculine state. It's not feminine. So this is about just spending that time going within instead of searching like outside of your feminine, does not go searching outside of herself. She attracts stuff in, yes, she's open to receiving, but she doesn't go chase it and go endlessly searching for shit. Okay? Because what's going to happen is you guys are going to be overworked. That's what I just heard as well. Then you've got the Temple of the Roses. Like I said, this is about expression as well. Some of you, like, just get paid to express. Some of you may get paid to express. Maybe this is speaking the truth as well. I feel like a lot of you need to have flowers around you as well, like a flower arrangement. It's probably roses. I always see red roses. It says scarlet codes here too. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. That's my kitten. I didn't realize she was up here. And then we've got the rose garden. Okay. Now there may be forgiveness has been a word that's been coming up for me a lot today. So I feel like that's the word of the day too. So just be gentle with yourself and kind to yourself. Like a lot of us feel guilty for actually taking a break to tune into our intuition and be creative, right? Because some of you may have been brought up to think it's all about the work, right? You need to forgive yourself for wanting a break, for wanting a rest, for wanting to be in your feminine. And it's okay. Some of you need to just spend some time maybe on feeling good about yourself, maybe doing mirror work, doing beauty, glamour magic. I don't know why I get that. But this will help you tune into your feminine energy too. To be open to receive, this will help. So I feel like a lot of you are like there's a great artist here. So I want you to tune into that. Also, we've got the magpie energy. I don't know. I just saw a magpie. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of like an artist here. So one of you is an artist is what I'm getting. Okay. So let me know in the comments what you think of that channel teaching around the power of the divine feminine. And she is very powerful. Because you know how they say, don't chase, I attract? That is the feminine energy. She doesn't have to chase. She doesn't have to, work so hard. She just receives openly with her heart space. So very, very open. And just your intuition. Line up those chakras. In fact, this with the heart is what I'm seeing. I still want you guys to imagine your spine is like a white light. I want you to keep imagining that because that's really going to help you tune in as well. It's just going to come down and flow through you. Okay. For some of you, this could be you getting out of your comfort zone as well, like being creative and sharing that with others. But that's what I get for you. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of this channel teaching for today from Isis. And my next video is going to be a guided meditation when we're going to connect with Isis and awaken the intuition. Okay, I think we're going to be using bells of some sort, or bells type of music. So I will look into that because I'm definitely seeing that. Yeah, some of you may be called to wear more gold or surround yourself with more gold things because that's definitely the color that I see for her as well. And I still see a black snake a lot as well. So we may dive into that. I think that's the awakening of the feminine spirit is what I heard. Beautiful energy. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this channel teaching. If you have any more questions about that, about the power of the divine feminine, around being in flow, your intuition, and being in creation modes, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video.